Hello, everyone. Welcome to our GGA Spotlight. Global Goodwill Ambassadors, you must be wondering, why do we need to talk about the good work of the people who are already doing something amazing all over the globe? Well, it is something that we need to highlight. Only when we highlight the work of people, others come to know what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. And today, we have an amazing guest all the way from USA, Dr. ADAMA Kalokho. Welcome, Dr. Adama.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
So, to our
Yes.
viewers, I'm going to give a small introduction about Dr. Adama, the Global Goodwill Ambassador and a proud descendant of Sierra Leone. She has always had a passion for helping others. Dr. Kalokho completed her undergraduate studies at the University of District of Columbia, majoring in public health. She holds a Bachelor's of Science in Health Education. She has contributed meaningfully to the fields of education, agriculture, and health for the vulnerable population in her ancestral village. My goodness. Now, I would like to hear from you. What exactly is there that you haven't done? You are doing such an amazing job all over. Please tell us.
Again, thank you so much, Dr. Ruby. It's an honor. I'm humbled to be here. Anywhere that we can be able to share our voice on a platform is always a blessing. So you asked me, what is it that I have not done? I feel like every day my mind is racing. What else can I do? Because I'm so passionate about helping people. And my culture, my roots from Sierra Leone, it drives me every day. So I know one of the things that I would love to do is really start a mentorship program, because I really feel like I can pour more into young girls, even the young boys that are growing up in different conditions, someone to really pour into them to empower their minds that they too can be anything that they want despite their surroundings. So I think there's so many more things, but mentorship, I really feel is a really key part in helping youth to be empowered at a young age so that they can become great individuals in their community. Especially in Sierra Leone. So I'm honored again to be here, and I want my voice to ring to not only those who are in Sierra Leone, but those who are like me, first generation born, who are trying to figure out their place in society. Go back and be a vessel, be used, and be a powerhouse in your country.
Very well said, very well said. It's always nice, especially when we are away from our motherland, we always want to give it back. Give something, do
Yes.
something meaningful. And I can see that you have been making waves to make
Yes.
your country proud. So tell
Yes.
me something. You're the founder of Impact Sierra Leone, an organization founded to reduce socioeconomic challenges in Sierra Leone through
Yes.
empowerment, education, and building strong partnerships with the diaspora community. Can you
Yes.
kindly tell us, our viewers, a little bit more about your initiatives, what you have been doing with this?
Yeah, so we were officially established as an organization in 2019, but I have been doing this work with regards to Sierra Leone since I visited in December 2003. So my service and my heart has always leaned towards health initiatives because I have a background in public health. And I know that my first visit to Sierra Leone, my eyes were opened. My awareness was heightened that there's a lot of needs for the basic level needs, the food, the water, just having light, electricity, the basic needs that we take for granted. That's one of the things that we wanted to pour into our initiatives as an organization. So we started out working with the orphanage, trying to help young girls who were without parents, giving them a voice, giving them tools, helping them to learn about skills at a young age so that that can really empower them to become great women in their society. And then we migrated into school. So we've been everywhere, as you can see, but eventually we decided we wanted to have our feet planted in a community where we can see them grow, where we can see them prosper, and we can actually become a part of their community. And it led me to a rural part of Sierra Leone. And I have a deep passion for the rural part because my mom and my dad were born and raised there. And my dad is no longer on this earth, but I made a vow to myself that I will always go back to the village, because I did realize that going to the village versus the city, their needs were far greater. And they needed more of a voice. They needed more advocates. And not to say that the ones in the city don't, but I decided that I want to plant my feet into the rural areas and then grow. And from there, we were led to Poindu Village. And for the last couple of years, we have been building a lot of our initiatives in that community. It's a farming community. So naturally, agriculture was the main focal point. We wanted to meet the community where they were. And so we launched a project called Seeds of Life, because we know that seeds give life, seeds grow and grow into things that will benefit not just one person, but multiple people. And as we saw that they didn't have the resources to really have effective farming, the kids, the school, they don't have a school feeding program. So we decided, let's support the farmers with tools. In addition to that, we decided that we would continue sending clothes and shoes and supplies to them. So we have a project called Barrels for Salon, where by every year we send barrels of clothing. And I want to just thank all the donors. We have so many warm-hearted people that are always saying, I have clothes and shoes. And trust me, in December of last year, when I presented and donated it goes to a good cause. They are so happy and thrilled. People who don't have shoes or young children without shoes, given shoes and clothes. It is a joy that you can't even explain. So we have the Barrels for Salon project. We have the Seeds of Life project. And this year, on the brink of Women's Empowerment Day, we decided we wanted to also pour into the women who were, I wouldn't say left out, but there are some disparities amongst the women and opportunities. So we launched a Women's Farm Collaborative so that we can give the women their own project where they can be able to have a voice and let us know what they want to grow. And so by God's grace, they actually planted groundnuts, which they will be soon harvesting in a few weeks. And it's going to turn into a sustainable project where they will take some of the groundnuts and sell to put back into their efforts. And then they will also take some of the groundnuts and replant. So we're trying to create a sustainable development effort. We're also aware in this particular community, it's a high illiteracy rate. And so I do my best to use my creative energies to turn posters to help them learn about the different foods, the different things that they're growing. And I call them wellness posters, wellness inspiration. And so this is a great opportunity where we knock two birds with one stone. We teach them about agriculture, but we also allow them to learn how to read in our own way. So I always tell people, everyone can do something. You start with what gifts inside of you and you pull from it and grow and you pour into others. So that's one of the things that a couple of the initiatives. In addition to that, we do push gender equality. So we are hoping to do some projects and do some skills training for the young girls because there's a high pregnancy rate. There's a lot of the young girls who don't go forward in their education. And I just love to let them know who they are and how beautiful they are. I am empowered to inspire. It's purple and gold because I really feel purple is the color of royalty. And I want them to know who they are, their worth. And it says, I am bold, I am brave, I am brilliant, and I am beautiful. And I gave that to them and I had them read it. And I said, speak the words. And of course, the language barriers were there, but just the thought that someone thought of them in that way, their whole mindset, their whole faces lit up. And so these are just some of the things that we're doing. I mean, there's so much more, but we have a monthly farm meeting with the farmers, and we have the blessing of the chiefs and the elders of the village, and they welcome Impact Sierra Leone as a family to do as much as we can to help them.
I would really want people to know that you are doing so much and so well, and each initiative is precious in its own way, because it really holds a lot of importance, whether it's for women, whether it's for children, or whether it's for the older people. Everything is really important and it needs awareness. Taken so many different initiatives, and each initiative is wise and a welcome to the people. You are the Global Goodwill Ambassador.
Yes.
How has the platform of Global Goodwill Ambassadors helped you? How they have been really the right voice or right direction for you in, achieving the initiatives that you just mentioned?
Yes, I truly want to say I love Global Goodwill Ambassadors. Just the word ambassador, it gives you that ownership as a humanitarian that you represent a bigger thing. It's bigger than what you think. And so Global Goodwill Ambassadors, when I came to know them, just to know that they're humanitarians just like me, just trying to make the world a better place in countries all over the world. That is amazing. And it just lets us know that we are all collectively doing our part. And it's a motivation. It's an inspiration. And for me, it's not always easy to be humanitarian, to do the work, to sacrifice your time, your energy, your money. It's definitely a heart. And so for me, I count it a blessing that it's not only been a networking resource, meeting people all the time. Because every month, every day, there's a new Global Goodwill Ambassador added. And so we get to cheer each other on. We get to motivate. We get to pour into each other. And, for me, it just makes me feel motivated to keep doing the work, to get energized. We energize each other. We keep each other pulled together. And not only that, it's a great training ground for people who may not know all the ins and outs of doing the work as a global goodwill leader. There's a leader in all of us. And when you can be in a platform and a network in a family like Global Goodwill Ambassadors that pulls out your leadership every day, there's training. If you go onto the website, you'll see that there's a monthly magazine called The Ambassador, where you get to showcase your work. You don't see that every day. And I just want to credit Global Goodwill Ambassador leadership for really trying to help push us, pour into us. And it's not like you have a lot to bring to the table in terms of financial responsibility. But, we each have something that we take away, and we each have something that we can pour into our own individual organization. So 2019 is when I officially became a Global Goodwill Ambassador. And I feel that since that time, I've met some incredible people. I feel like I've been a part of other people's journeys, and it just continues to grow and grow. So I love the fact that I can be an ambassador to represent a global leadership brand that I feel like it's a domino effect. It's motivating and inspiring. So I'm really passionate about it, and I really hope that people continue to follow the Global Goodwill Ambassador on the website, because it's tons of great information and resources that will benefit the world.
When we are connected for a mission, when we are connected for a passion of doing something, automatically you see others who are like-minded, and you get connected with those like-minded people, because we are all on a journey. Everyone is on a journey. Everyone has a story. Everyone has something to give back to the society. And there are very few people who do so. Unfortunately, there are very few people who do so. And you are one of them who realizes that Global Goodwill Ambassadors has been a strong supporting pillar in your journey. And you are consistently trying to do whatever best you can to give it back to them. What will be your message to the viewers who are watching us? What will be your message to the girls? Because you are an advocate of women empowerment.
So my message is, first of all, we all have a journey. We all have a story. We all come from different layers of, situations in life. We all have a voice. And if anything I've learned in the last couple of years, especially with regards to what we all went through with COVID-19, life is short. So every single day of your life, every single day you get to wake up, it's an opportunity to do better than the last. And it's an opportunity to just stand out like a star. I feel like this world, sometimes we don't realize how big it is, but we really are a part of a big, it's bigger than us. And so for me, my whole message to people is look at your story and see how it can impact. My life has not been perfect, but I have learned the value of turning every tragedy, every problem that I had into a positive note. I'm very positive. I love positive energy. And I feel that even if you were in the village of Kenya, the positive energy that you put into others, it always comes back. And so the message that I always have is that use your voice for good. Every day is an opportunity to be a light. There's still opportunity on social media. Social media is a powerful tool if you use it correctly. And I always tell people, use your time wisely. Try to pour in to other people on social media. Use networking as a network. Make it your network, because life is short, and we always have the opportunity to make it better, make a better path for ourselves and others. Of course, my name, ADAMA, is common in Sierra Leone. And so that was like, a big welcome and open door. And I just feel like always make sure you're being present in the moment with people. Be present in the moment when you are having conversations. Have conversations that pour value into yourself and others, because we all have value. And I think sometimes the mind, if your mind tells you you are nothing, then you are nothing. But if your mind says that you are greater than you think you are, then you are greater than you think you are. And so that is one of the things that has empowered me this year, is that use the power of my words to transform my mind. Use the power of anything that is a triumph. Celebrate it. Stand in your victory. Leave a legacy. Leave a legacy that you know that you will be proud of, your children will be proud of, and your children's children. So to all those who are in Sierra Leone that can see me, God bless you. To all of those who are like me, who were born in the soil of the U.S., but our parents are born in Sierra Leone, God bless you. Use your voice. Use the ability to be a bridge to the diaspora, because there are people that want to know about Sierra Leone. You are the bridge. You are the connector, and we're all connected.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just bored with the words. Every word is so inspiring. All the girls who are going to watch you, all the people who are going to hear your voice,
Yes.
they're just going to be spellbound,
Yes.
because whatever you're saying, it really looks a young, passionate girl talking from her heart. It's not
Yes.
something that you can read in the books. It's something that can be
No.
only coming straight from heart. And I can
Yes.
see when you're talking, when you're saying all these things, it's not just mere words. It's something that's making you sincerely work towards achieving
Yes.
that till the
Yes.
last breath of your life, I would say. I'm
Yes.
very happy. I'm really very happy to have you and share your voice with the world, because not many people, as I said, dream in that manner. Everyone works for
Yes.
themselves, but there are very
Mhm.
few ambassadors who lead life for others, who
Yes.
lead their voice for giving voice to others. And I'm so happy that you are doing that with such a
Thank you.
wonderful heart, with such a wonderful mission. God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have you on my show. And at the
Thank
same
you.
time, Global Goodwill Ambassadors are very proud of people like you who are consistently
Yes.
working to
Yes.
make and empathize and connect with the people all across the world.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for
I'm
joining
honored.
us. Love the way you said, leave a legacy. Leave a
Yes.
legacy for your children, that tomorrow, when you're not there, they feel proud.
Yes.
That was my mom.
Yes.
That was my
Absolutely.
family. So just as you as a young girl had that dream, you're living that
Mhm.
dream. I'm sure people who are going to connect with you, or who are already connected with you, they will definitely be very, very proud of you. All the
Thank
best,
you.
Adama.
Anyone wants to keep following our work, www.impactsierraleone.org. You are welcome to our family. And I always tell people that you can't do anything alone. Together we rise. So united we stand, together we rise. That's our motto. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I hope there are many other people who want to share their stories. There are many other people who want to feel the connect, who want to empathize with what is happening across, what is happening all over the world. Please feel free to join us. We are always there, because stories matter. Stories connect, and stories give you a mission to lead a life where you will definitely create a legacy and leave a legacy. All the best. God bless you.